everyone! Today we're talking about two big investment choices, gold and the stock market. With all the recent changes from the budget, many of you might be wondering, should I invest in gold or stocks? Let's break it down for simplification. First, let's talk about gold. Gold is often seen as a safe haven investment, meaning people buy it when things are uncertain. This year, gold gave a 16% return by July 19, 2024. That's pretty good, especially compared to the 14% return from the Nifty 50, which is a major stock market index in India. However, the recent budget announcement changed things. The government reduced the import duty on gold from 15% to 6%, making gold cheaper. As a result, gold prices dropped from rupees 72,718 per 10 grams to around rupees 67,462 after the budget. This drop surprised many investors. Several reasons explain the ups and downs in gold prices. When global situations are tense, people buy more gold. Expected cuts in US interest rates are good for gold prices. Central banks are buying gold to diversify away from the US dollar. They bought 1,037 tons in 2023 and 290 tons in the first quarter of 2024. Gold might continue to be popular, especially with lower prices and more buying by countries like China and India. But remember, gold doesn't give you any income like stocks do. It's more about protecting your wealth. If you do not want the hassle to store physical gold, you can also go for digital gold. It is a modern investment tool that allows you to buy, sell, and hold gold in digital form. It's a more convenient alternative to physical gold, where you purchase fractions of gold securely stored in insured vaults by service providers. Another way to invest in gold is through sovereign gold bonds. These are government-issued securities that offer a safer alternative to physical gold. With SCGBs, you don't have to worry about purity or storage. They pay a fixed interest rate of 2.5% per annum, and you can invest from 1 gram up to 4 kilograms of gold. Plus, capital gains tax on redemption is exempt, making them a tax-efficient investment. Now, let's look at the stock market. The Nifty 50 index bounced back quickly after a dip due to the budget's new tax rules on capital gains. Stocks can provide dividends and grow in value over time. The IMF recently raised India's growth forecast to 7%, which is good news for stocks. Sectors like manufacturing, housing, and textiles are expected to benefit from government support. So, which should you choose, gold or stocks? Here's a simple way to think about it. It's great for stability, especially during uncertain times. It's like an insurance policy in your investment portfolio. They offer potential for growth and regular income through dividends. They are a good option for long-term investment, especially with India's economy looking strong. To sum up, don't chase gold just because it's been going up. It's smart to have a mix of investments. Maybe keep around 10% in gold, preferably through gold ETFs, which are easy to buy and sell. The rest can go into stocks, focusing on good companies that can grow over time. Always think about your own risk tolerance, financial goals, and what's happening in the market. Thanks for watching. If this video helped, please like and subscribe for more insights. Let us know in the comments, are you more into gold or stocks right now? Happy investing!